Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and today we are focusing on Valentine's cards, and I have to get these in the mail ASAP if I hope to get them to Canada by the 14th. So if you've been following along in my videos, Use Your Scrap series, I made a bunch of heart cards back in I think October maybe. So these ones were all ready to go. So that's great. I think there's, what is there, seven here, and I have to send 17 cards. So 7 are done already. Awesome. Then I went into my bin of pre-made cards and I pulled out this one here and this one. Let me do my Valentine. Super simple card, just a little bit of strip paper, sentiment, and then some stickers. And then this was made from scraps as well. This was a pattern paper from Vicky Booten, I think. So what does I say? 7, 8, 9, 10 cards right there. So I'm not sure when the video is coming up in the Use Your Scrap series about creating card bases. I can't remember offhand when that is scheduled to go up. It's the 22nd of January right now, so this is going to go up before the 14th, so the timing could be off. But anyways, the idea is that I have a bunch of what I call card starts or card bases already started, and when I was going through my cleanup, which is also still to come, I talked about how sometimes it's just easy to quickly add an embellishment to a card base and you don't have to put it away. So that was this card. Now, I think that was 10, right? So now I went to my card base box and card start box and I looked for anything that could be used for Valentine's. And I had these cards. I have no idea where I got these from. They already came assembled, probably Studio Calico, with the heart on and the brad. And I guess the idea is you stamp a sentiment in here. So this would go super quick and easy. I just need to add them to a card base. And I have 3 of those. Now, when they did arrive, they did have a piece of paper like this in front just to protect with the brad. So I'll probably include that with the cards. And then I pulled out some of the card starts or card bases. So, you know, really ideally this one could be done already. I would probably embellish it with some brads or something like that. And I have 2 of those. This was another card that I had done earlier, so that one's okay. This one here just says love on it. This would be super easy to add one of these on top. And it's got the black and everything like that. Stamp the sentiment and that would be done. So I might do that. This one here, another one is black and white and gray. So it's more silver than gold, but if this was gold or whatever, I could easily add that on, but I'm not going to use this one for that. The other thing I have are these card starts made out of scraps with the hearts on the end. These won't work for this scenario, but these would be super easy to convert to a Valentine's card. I'd punch out like a large heart out of a coordinating or contrasting piece of pattern, add a little tag or something or a label or a banner, and this would be done. And the same goes for this one. I don't think I'm going to need these, so I'm just going to put those aside, but just something to keep in mind. Here's another Project Life card that could easily be converted into a Valentine's card, which I also don't think I'm going to be using. This one is pretty much done. The only thing I don't like is that you can see the glue dot on this heart. And so what I will probably do is punch out a smaller heart and glue that over top. And that one would be finished. So I am going to put these, I'm going to leave these, put these back in my bin. Let me go pull some embellishments and something to make a card base out of, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the beauty of making these cards when you already have card bases started. So I pulled out a stamp. This is from a Spellbinders kit from 2017. I'm going to use the Love You, which should fit behind the heart on both of these. These are a bit glossy or smooth or whatever you want to call it, so I'm afraid that regular ink would smear. So I am going to use a Stays On ink pad. The other images or the other cards, I pulled these Studio Calico hearts. I think this pink goes pretty good with there, and this pink looks fantastic. So literally all I'm going to do is take one of these small ones, stick it to the middle, and I'm going to call this one done. I'm not even going to put a sentiment on it. I'll write a message on the inside. For these ones here, I think they do need a little bit more bling, and so what I'm thinking is maybe we will add a couple heart stickers. Maybe one here, and which one? And maybe one up there. Whoops, sorry, you didn't even see that. Sorry, just like that. So we'll just repeat that on this one. What I love about this is that I don't really have to think too hard. I don't have to think of a design or anything like that, because I've already got a pretty good foundation. So it's just a matter of adding a few embellishments, or, you know, in some cases it's a stamped image, but really it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so that takes care of those ones. So now let's go back to these and stamp these out. I've got a small block. These are not the best quality stamps, I'm gonna be honest. They're very thin, but I just need them to stamp the words, so hopefully they won't get messed up. I had to re-ink this, so it's super juicy. Okay. Oh yeah, it is super slick. I'm glad I used StazOn. Even then it's still tough. I probably should have used a stamp positioner. Not the best stamping I've ever done. Okay, so I don't like the way I stamped this one. The other one I can live with. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to glue this down over top. And nobody will know the difference. Except for me and you. That's the problem with stamping on slick surfaces. It's so easy to get them to be smudged. Okay, and then I think I will put one of these hearts in the middle, like so. Put on my glue. I'm going to add this to this card here. Like so. Now I am going to use my Sharpie pen, and I'm just going to do some sketchy borders. Because there's so many patterns go on, I find adding a border around helps give the eye a place to rest. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I feel. Okay. And maybe we can use a couple more stickers, because we've got them, so why not, right? There. There we go. Super easy, simple, done. So I don't use a ruler when I do this because I like the messy look. I think it looks a little bit more organic. But if you do want to have straight lines and stuff, what you can do, of course, is use a ruler. but I just want to make this card and be done with it. Okay, so this one was just a card front. It wasn't a card base, so we will need to add some glue on the back. Not all my card starts are full-on card bases. Sometimes I just only do the card fronts. Just whatever I feel like. Again, every little step is one less step I have to do later on, right? So that's how I look at it. Just line this up. Okay, so for this one I'm opting to use these gold glitter enamel dots. And we're just going to, again, do somewhat of a diagonal. There we go. So I now have 17 cards. I just need to address them and send them in the mail, and this took me no time at all. Hopefully you can appreciate how quick and easy you can get cards done if you've already done a lot of the prep work. I love this idea, and since I started doing this, it just has taken some of the pressure off when I forget to make cards or I run out of time. I travel quite a bit for work, and sometimes time gets away from me, so having these card starts is great. It's a great way of using your scraps, and I hope that you're intrigued to maybe watch the video when it comes up about using your scraps to create card starts. If you are interested, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when I post new videos, and until next time, happy crafting.